everyone, so today I filmed my engagement photo shoot makeup. It was highly requested, so of course I was going to do it for you guys. It's just kind of like a natural cut crease kind of look going on. Yeah, if you haven't seen my wedding video, I do have pictures from my engagement photo shoot on my wedding video, so I'll link it here or I'll have it down below, or I'll have both obviously, so it's easier for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and stay tuned. So I used my Yes to Carrots moisturizer. This is the daily moisturizer, and then the Makeup Forever HD primer. Now I'm going to use Lancome Tinty Doll Ultra, and this is in the color Bisque 4, and warm I'm guessing because it has a W next to it. And then I'm using my MAC 187 stippling brush. And this foundation dries to a matte finish, and because I was taking photos that day, I used a foundation that's full coverage and that will be matte looking, because too much shine or shimmer on camera or on film can look oily. And I took it down my neck as well, because you do not want your foundation line to end right at your jawline. So I always take it down my neck. Because this foundation is very lightweight, you can get away with using 2-3 pumps. If you were using, say, something like Studio Fix Fluid by MAC, I would stick to 2 pumps max. And then anything else you need to conceal, use a cream concealer. My cheeks are my problem area, as you can see. So I always concentrate on my cheeks. To conceal any of the dark spots that I have from acne marks or acne scarring, I'm just going to use my 10 color palette. This is from BH Cosmetics, and I alternate with these two right here. So I just use my finger because it warms up the color a little bit, and it helps me blend away any line of demarcation. And then with a little bit of the lighter concealer, I like to just go down the bridge of my nose to start highlighting the high points of my face. It's just a little bit on top of my cheekbone as well. You can do underneath your eyebrow just a little bit. You want to make sure to put concealer on the sides of your nose if you have showing pores. I have pores that I need to conceal, so I always put some concealer on the sides of my nose and pat it down, and that will smooth out the pores that you have. And then for concealer, I'm using my MAC Prolongwear Concealer in NW25 mixed with a little bit of Urban Decay 24/7 Concealer Stick. I don't know the color of this. I just know it looks like that. I got this at IMATS a while back. The first time I went to IMATS, actually. And it's still good, still works. It hasn't expired. And I just use it a little bit in the inner corners to brighten it. But I do not know the color. There is no color on here. So to apply the concealer, I like to use my MAC 250. I'm not quite sure because my number rubbed off. I don't know. But it's just a large shader brush. And I'm going to apply the Prolongwear concealer just underneath my eyes. And a little goes a long way with this. Like, this is already a lot. And I do the triangle from the inner corner down to my nose and up and out to my outer corner. So now that it's blended out, I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer stick and just put a tiny in the inner corner. I'm not going to put too much concealer because I don't want it to look cakey underneath my eyes. And then to set underneath my eyes, I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime. This is the pressed transparent finishing powder, and it's really lightweight, and so I like to use this underneath my eyes instead of a heavy powder. And this is my Sigma F35, and lightly just put that underneath my eyes to set the concealer in place. So now I'm going to move on to the eyes and then come back to the face a little bit later and show you guys how I contoured and did my blush. So on my eyes, I like to use my my Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. And I'm just going to take that with my finger and put it all over my eyelid. Both eyelids. Obviously. And then I'm going to use Vanilla and Vapour and mix the two together. And I'm using my Sedona Lace 941 flat shader brush. And because I wanted to use all matte colors, pretty matte colors, Vapour has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's not noticeable at all. And just put that on your lid only. Do not put any in your crease. And then with my Sigma small tapered blending brush, this is the E45, I am going to alternate using Swiss Chocolate and Folie by MAC. Swiss Chocolate and Folie. So these two colors right here, as you can see, I use a lot. And then I'm going to use Soft Brown to blend everything out. So alternate these two colors, start with the lightest, darkest, and then blend with this color. So I'll be telling you guys which color I'm using, but I wanted to show you all of the colors first. Right now I'm going to take Swiss Chocolate, and I am going to rest my pinky on my cheekbone to help me a little bit, and then really lightly, make sure you don't have too much fallout. Whoops. Really lightly carve out a crease. I'm going to take my flat definer brush, it's the E15 by Sigma, and I'm going to trace that line just to make it a lot smoother. And so once I have that shape there, I'm going to take my MAC 224 brush with Soft Brown, which I already showed, and I'm going to start blending that color away. Not away, but I'm going to start blending in Swiss Chocolate. And with my 217 by MAC, take a little bit of Swiss Chocolate just to help me blend it into Soft Brown. And then again with this flat shader brush, flat definer, I'm going to go in with Folie and just darken up my crease. And I'm going to blend some more with Swiss Chocolate. As many times as you need to go back and forth, keep doing that in order to blend the colors nicely. And you also want to take some of the Swiss Chocolate right underneath your lower lashes. Now I'm going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. Now that I have my both eyes done, I'm going to line. I'm going to take a pencil eyeliner and line inside my eyes. And also tight line. Next, line your eyes with Blacktrack Fluidline or any type of gel liner you like. And I like to use these really, really tiny brushes that look like this. And this is the 210 from MAC. Now that you've lined your eyes with your favorite gel liner, take your favorite mascara. I'm going to use my MAC Zoom Fast Black Lash on both eyes. And then after I apply mascara, I'm going to apply my Ardell Fashion Lashes, and these are the Demis. Okay, so as you can see, I've applied eyeliner, mascara, false eyelashes, and I even did my eyebrows just because it's going to speed up the whole video. I do have an eyebrow tutorial, so I will link it somewhere here and down below so you can go watch that, I mean. Okay, so on to the rest of the face now that we are pretty much done with the eyes. As you can see, I'm done with the eyes. So I'm going to contour. So for photography, when you are contouring, at least if you're going to be taking professional photos, it's okay to contour a little bit on the heavy side and also put a little bit more blush than you normally would, because the flash is going to really wash you out, and it's fine to have that extra blush, because since the flash is going to wash you out anyway, it's not going to look like you have a lot. So I'm using my contouring shade right here. This is, I think it's called an Accentuate from MAC Cosmetics, and I always contour my cheeks. Start at the hairline and work it down. Don't go too far down. Also do the sides of your nose. I like to do this little spot right underneath my lip because I already have a little bit of shadow right there. That just makes your lip look like it droops a little more, like bigger. Unless you already have big lips, then you don't need to do that. Then I'm going to take my NYC Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder. And this is what it looks like. And my MAC 109 brush, just to warm up the contour just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I'm putting a little bit above the contour to lightly blend it and make my face look warmer. And then for blush, I used my MAC blush in Peaches, which, as you can see, I need a new one. I have a new one, but it's just in the pan form. So I just want to use the rest of this, still on the 109. And I'm going to put that just a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. I chose a peach color because I didn't want too much pink, because on my wedding day I was going to do pinks. So for my engagement photos, I stuck to neutrals and pink or peaches. These are all matte shades. You do not want to do shimmer. You can do some shimmer on your eyes, like on the inner corner, which is fine. So I'm going to use my MAC 219 pencil brush and go in with, I think I used Phloof. Is this Phloof? Yeah. I used a little bit of Phloof and rice paper. I used these two mixed together just for a highlight on the inner corner. You need to be careful with Phloof though, because this is a super frosty shimmery color. So just a little bit on the inner corners. And I'm also going to put a little bit above my lip. Just rice paper. To make it look like my lip is bigger and my Cupid's bow looks cuter. Okay, so now onto the lips. I lined my lips with Boldly Bare by MAC. Very slightly go outside your lip line to make it look a little bit bigger, but not too much. Do not overdo it, please. You don't want those duck lips going on. And then I used one of my favorite nude lipsticks, which is Hue by MAC. H-U-E. This is what it looks like. And just put that on. And then of course, because you do want your lips to stand out in photos, you want to use gloss. I am using Love Nectar by MAC. This is what it looks like. It's peachy with some gold flecks in it. And it's just so nice. So there is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and learned something and try it out. It's just so glamorous, so pretty, so natural, perfect for photography. I wouldn't say like super natural, hello, but you know what I mean, like neutral colors and, you something that you can do on the weekends. It's still good for photos. You still look like yourself, but you can go out and wear this, and I just really love this look. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out all of my other links, my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, my blog. So until next time, bye.